welcome back to the Science Network, season special, Christmas edition. Today with us we have a very special guest. He came all the way from his grave to be here. Please give me a helping hand in welcoming Frederick August Kekulé.
Oh, thanks for having me here today, Brooke. And if you don't mind, I prefer being called August. Just make a mental note of that.
Got it. Not a problem. So before we get all technical, tell me about your early life.
Well, I was born September 7th, 1829 in Darmstadt. That is a small city located in Bessel, Germany. And my father was a civil servant, and we always had lots of money. There's tons of it. Like, we'd throw it around, dance in it. It was great. So much fun. I was a very fortunate child, and I was very talented in math and drawing. Yeah.
Math and drawing.
Talent, one of my talents. Many talents.
And what did your father think about that?
Well, my father always supported everything I ever did. He was a great man, and but he noticed my talents in math and drawing, and he suggested I be an architect. It was very smart of him to say that. It was a very good idea.
Wow, that is quite different from being a chemist.
It is, Brooke. It is. Can I call you Susan?
If that is what you would prefer, then
I like Susan.
Okay, that's perfectly okay with me.
Okay, thanks, Susan.
Oh, no problem. August. So, what did you actually go to school for?
Well, I actually went to school for being an architect. That's because my dad suggested I do so, and I respected him. He was a great man, and I went to the University of Gießen. Yeah.
So what made you change your mind about being an architect?
Well, while I was at Gießen, I always enjoyed attending lectures from my good friend, Justus von Liebig. And after a few of them, I was swayed. I loved chemistry. It was so interesting.
Liebig.
Yeah.
Was your dad supportive of this as well? Considering he wanted you to go to school for architecture?
Well, that's very true. And, he had no problem with it. He supported everything I did. And considering that, I don't know, I was very fortunate, and I was so grateful for having such a great family.
Yeah.
It was lovely. Not a lot of people have that anymore. Really hard to find.
Indeed you are.
Yeah.
So how was life after switching into chemistry?
Well, I absolutely loved it, and I was particularly good at it because, like I said before, my math skills and drawing. I had a really good sense of memory. There's lots of memory in there. I really grasped things. Like, my sense of space was just great. I loved it. But I was definitely more into the theoretical aspects. I didn't really care about the practical applications because, well, I just brought up with a lot of money. I didn't feel the need to make a lot. Love is more important than money. Merry Christmas, by the way. Love.
Yes.
Season of love.
After studying chemistry, what did you do?
Well, as I said before, being very fortunate, my father paid for me to go to University of Paris. It was, great there. French people. And I speak French too. I'm a French speaker. Fluidly, yeah.
And why exactly did you go to Paris?
Well,
what was the society like there?
Well, I went to Paris because von Liebig decided I should do so. And, I trusted him. He was like my father. I really respected him. And it was an ideal place for me because, well, for many reasons. And some of them being that, well, people were very supportive to chemists my age and the theories we bring up, and that people were very open-minded there. It was great. Everyone was so nice, and it was perfect for me because theoretical chemistry is really booming there. It was really lots of life there, widely accepted, and as I said before, I enjoyed the theoretical aspect, so that was I fit right in. Like, I had lots of friends there, and, they mostly focused on the structure of molecules, which soon became my highest interest. I like that the most.
That is truly amazing.
Yeah, it is. I am quite amazing.
So, what discoveries were made there?
Well, Susan, ideas like how molecules form because of inherent electrical charges that an individual element possessed was a pre-existing theory. Like, everyone knew that. Everyone knew what that was about. But after meeting Charles Goethart, you may have heard from before, very great, and hearing his theories of organic chemistry, I began to make a theory evolving from his, except mine stated the theory of valence. Yes, specifically the tetravalence of carbon atoms, and the ability of carbon atoms to link to each other. They actually link to each other. And this theory of mine made it easier to understand the bonding order of all the atoms in a molecule. Pretty impressive. I did that.
Wow.
I did that too.
That was you.
Yeah.
So, let's just clear up some things. When I was reading up on your theories, I heard that a man named Archibald. Are those good?
Yeah, they're great. They're great.
So I heard that a man named
A little dry.
Archibald.
A little dry.
A little dry. Okay.
Yeah.
Next time.
Yeah, you better moisten those up.
Okay. I heard that a man named Archibald Cooper discovered this theory. What is that all about?
Okay. To be completely honest, you know, our theories were discovered at the same time, but his papers were delayed, so technically, I discovered it.
Okay.
It was me. It was me,
Okay.
guys. Don't worry. It was me. I discovered it.
It is your discovery.
Yes, mine.
Okay.
Mine.
I'm
it
glad
was
to hear
mine.
that.
Yeah.
Okay. Where were you when you discovered this?
Well, after my studies in Paris, I moved to London. So I guess that I would have been in London that time. Yeah, London, Susan. I would have been
Okay.
there. Yeah.
So what led you to suspect that carbon was tetravalent?
Well, I based off the compound that carbon forms, like such as methane. You know methane. After studying
Cow
this more-
manure.
Yes. Very good. You studied up. Very good. After studying this more, I realized that carbons could be bonded together, and meaning that additional carbon and hydrogen atoms could be bonded to form a chain. Yeah, a chain. Yeah, speechless. I know. I
Speechless.
know.
That is astonishing.
It is. It is. I discovered that.
Astonishing.
Yeah.
What is another one of your breakthroughs?
I thought you were gonna say grapefruit for a second there. I don't make grapefruit, or I'm a chemist. I cannot make like organic chemistry, not like farming.
Oh, that's really neat.
So it's okay. Well, around the time of 1865, many scientists were trying to figure out the structure of benzene. It's like a benzene ring. And it was me. I did it. I discovered it. It was me,
That
guys.
is amazing.
Yeah,
How
it is.
did you do it?
Well, I've been studying it for a while, and one night I fell asleep after studying, and I had a dream in front of my fireplace. I dreamt that the atoms they're moving in front of my eyes, and the smaller groups in the background, I couldn't distinguish them. And then there was larger structures, and all of a sudden, they took on a form of a snake, and the snake got a hold of its own tail, and it was just moving in front of my eyes. Instantly, I woke up, and I just knew that the benzene must form a ring structure with carbon atoms. And by doing this, it altered single and double bonds. It was quite amazing, all through a dream.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Yeah.
In the dream.
In the dream. It was great. Great discovery.
All right. Well, moving on from this,
Yeah.
can you tell us about your later life?
Well, you know, actually, before I discovered the structure of the benzene ring, I worked as a chemistry professor in the University of Ghent in Belgium, you know, yeah.
Oh,
I
yes.
started there in 1858.
Oh, okay. Why did you decide to go back in your home?
My mother died.
Oh, I'm very sorry to hear that.
It's okay. It's been over 150 years. It gets easier every day.
I see.
Yeah.
Anyways, what else did you do in your later years?
Well, after working at the University of Ghent in 1867, I began working at the University of Bonn. Since I spoke two languages, like I said before, I lectured in French.
The perks, right?
Yeah, the perks.
Yeah.
Money's great. Love is more important, though.
Love.
Merry Christmas, happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Yeah, everyone.
How long did you work there?
Well, I worked there until I died on July 13th, 1896, from the measles.
Oh,
Yeah, those
you are
those
truly
were bad.
Yes, I agree.
I hope you have your shot.
Yeah,
I might
yes,
still have it.
I have a vaccination. I should be okay.
Okay, that's good. I'm just making sure.
August.
Yeah. Yeah, so
You are truly so dedicated to chemistry.
You know, I really am. Yes.
And we would all just like to thank you so much for joining us here today.
Well,
Thank you.
Thank you for having me, Susan. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for having me on your show.
Thank you.
Happy holidays, everyone.
Yes.
This is great.
Merry Christmas.
All right. Okay, we're done.
Welcome back to the Science Network. Okay.
Now that we're actually doing it, you're all nervous.
I know. Welcome back to the Science.
Welcome back to the Science Network.
No.
To say like you're saying
No,
it
I'm nervous.
It's okay. Where we can cut things out.
Help me give a helping.
All the way from the cave to be here. Help me help a helping hand. Some helpings with that, please. A little bit of extra helpings. Just a little bit.
I needed some extra help on this one. Okay.
You're doing it so well.
I know.
Just don't worry.
He wants to be in the video.
No. Please give me a helping hand and welcoming. Oh, I did so good.
Just forgot my name.
I didn't want to. And welcome back to the Science Network. Christmas, here.
Thanks for having me here today, Max. It's great to meet you. It's just absolutely great. Thank you so much.
We're so happy to have you here today.
Yeah, it's great. It's great being here. You want to come sit on my lap?
I think I'll stay here.
No, you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
This chair is really comfortable.
Oh yeah, I
I'm
bet.
not usually allowed on furniture.
Oh, you know, you did that on furniture. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, so it's really nice to have this chair.
Yeah.
Anyways, do you want to just get into this interview?
You know, okay, we're done.